Last time, on Dragon Ball ZK, Buttercup and Classic Caillou have been going blow to blow each other with big amount of power. Meanwhile, Lizzie and Kyle was finding Metal Smith and Emmanuel Thomas to fight them and stop the egg before it reaches full power. Is Buttercup is going to win for the rest of this battle? Classic Caillou, find out today.
This is our last chance, Gohan. It's imperative we defeat these two before Majin Buu absorbs enough energy to hatch. Don't hold back. If Buu is allowed to achieve his full power, then the Earth is as good as destroyed. Got it.
Not so fast. Let's take this outside. Any time now, Buu will reach full power and come popping out of his shell. And I don't know about you, but I, for one, would rather not be trapped in this cramped little space with him when he tries to smash his way out.
Fine. You can transport us wherever you like, wizard, but your magic will not save you from defeat.
Well, we will see. Can I trust you to handle this Earthling more convincingly than you did when you fought him in level 3?
Yes, Master. Now that I've had the chance to size up his abilities, I assure you he doesn't pose the slightest threat.
Well, in that case, consider him all yours. Feel free to dispose of him however you'd like. Perhaps add a new statue to your collection.
Yes.
Meanwhile, the Supreme Kai and I have our own business to settle. At last, I can finally avenge my father. You remember, don't you, the way you murdered him in cold blood? Yes, I suppose father let his guard down, but I won't be done in like he was, especially not by you. I've learned from his shortcomings. I've made his weaknesses my strengths. And of course, I've learned to hire better help.
I just need one clear shot. But as long as Deborah is with him, a direct assault is futile. I am trying, Dad. I'm trying to remember. Damn it! I don't have time for this. Ready or not, I have to try. Right now!
Good job, Kakarot! Most impressive! It seems your training in Otherworld has paid off! I've learned a few tricks, sure, but I guess we could say the same thing about you.
So soon. I don't believe it.
No, we're too late.
Master Babidi, what is going on?
He's full power! Majin Buu's in full power! His full power! It's really happening! Buu is finally coming back to life!
It's too soon. How can he be full on Goku's damage energy alone? It's impossible.
No, it's not! This whole time, Dad has been fighting at a level beyond Super Saiyan. Dad and Vegeta both! And when two powers like that collide, with as much energy as they're putting out, the damage has got to be enormous!
No!
We did it, Deborah!
At last, Master.
I don't believe this! This is the worst case scenario I was trying to avoid! How could I have failed so completely?
Nice try! What's wrong, Kakarot? There you are! Now die, Kakarot! Oh, not too shabby, Vegeta. But I'm getting fired up, too. I haven't been this worked up in a long time. Sorry, Vegeta, but I'm gonna lose to you. Just die already! I should have figured you'd live through that. Stop it, Vegeta! You're just wasting your power! This is only the beginning. You know, it's pretty amazing. While I've been in Otherworld, I've done nothing but train. And yet here we are now. You and I are evenly matched. Which means as much as I trained, you must have pushed yourself even harder. What does it matter? Sure, I may have bothered to train harder than you ever did, but your inborn talents have still placed you out of my reach. Even after all these years, that remains the same. Don't deny it. I couldn't believe it. How could Vegeta, the prince of all Saiyans, be forever outpaced by a low-born nobody who grew up here on Earth? Seeing that, I knew what I had to do. What? Vegeta? That was your reason? So that's why you allowed Babidi to take control? Yes. I thought of the fighters of the tournament. The evil pair whom Babidi had taken over in order to do his bidding. Those two fighters had gone from being forgettable weaklings to something far more powerful than ever before. When I remembered that, Kakarot, my plan came into being. I would submit to Babidi's control in the hopes of leveling the playing field between us once and for all. I would say it worked like a charm. Although submitting to him was a blow to my pride. I don't get it. As proud as you've always been, you were willing to become Babidi's servant just to end up a little bit stronger? I just wanted to go back to being the person I was before! I wanted to go back to being the cold-blooded Saiyan I'd been in the beginning, the one who didn't care about anything except besting you in one-on-one combat! I wasn't happy! I didn't realize it at first, but all of you had made me too peaceful. You had domesticated me. I suddenly had a family of all things. And it didn't feel so terrible. I started to feel comfortable living on Earth, living out a life of peace and serenity. But Surrendering to Babidi's magic was a price I was willing to pay if it meant I could be my old self again. And as a result, I've never felt better. That isn't true, and you know it, Vegeta.
Buttercup and Classic Caillou's second battle is still going. The new villain will appear next Dragon Ball ZK.
TV 24.